Want to get this show ad-free? Head to dailytechnewsshow.com/subscribe to find out how.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything! The Capital One Saver card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu!
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
What does the term digital workplace mean to you? In today's world of AI, robotics, and AR, it's much more than an office full of people on computers. It can be anywhere from a factory floor to the top of a crane to the cockpit of an F1 car. Wherever your digital workplace may be, TeamViewer's mission is to make work better. How? By securely connecting your people with the data, expertise, or insights they need in real time to make work more efficient. By automating and streamlining IT and OT support to fix problems before they happen, to make work more productive. And by bringing all the possibilities of a secure and flexible digital workplace to all your people everywhere to make work more innovative. So discover how TeamViewer can make work better wherever it happens across your business. Learn more at teamviewer.com/workbetter.
These are the Daily Tech headlines for Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. Disney and NBC Universal are jointly suing Midjourney for allegedly using its tool to create and distribute images based on copyrighted characters, like Marvel's Deadpool and Universal's Minions. The studios claim Midjourney ignored cease and desist demands and continued refining its model to generate higher quality, infringing content, calling Midjourney's business piracy. OpenAI released o3 Pro, now available for ChatGPT Pro, Team, and API users. The model outperforms o3 in science, education, programming, and writing, supports web browsing, file analysis, Python use, and visual reasoning, but does not generate images and has slower response times. API pricing starts at $20 per million input tokens. Nintendo says it sold over 3.5 million Switch 2 units globally in the first 4 days post-launch, its biggest hardware debut ever. That outpaces the original Switch's first month sales and beats early numbers from PlayStation 5. The console launched with Mario Kart World, its first open-world entry, and supports major third-party titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Hogwarts Legacy. Donkey Kong Bonanza arrives next month. In the physical games category, GameStop's Q1 revenue dropped 17% as more consumers shift to digital over physical games. Hardware and accessory sales were down 32%. GameStop says it plans to shutter a significant number of additional stores in 2025 after closing around 600 U.S. locations last year. Looks like consumer attachment to physical games does not always translate to retail store visits. The U.S. president announced a new trade deal with China that includes a 55% tariff on some Chinese imports. That's up from the current 30%, though the final agreement is still pending. The deal would also restore U.S. access to Chinese rare earth minerals, which are crucial for electronics, in exchange for allowing Chinese students to stay at U.S. colleges. Meanwhile, a federal appeals court paused a lower court ruling that Trump's broad tariffs are unlawful, keeping them in place ahead of a hearing on July 31st. Microsoft is moving its annual Build Developer Conference out of Seattle in 2026 for the first time since 2017. No word on a new location or change in format, though we did make some predictions on Tuesday's DTNS Live. The company has canceled all future reservations at Seattle's Convention Center, but emphasized it's committing to hosting a major developer event next year. Tesla plans to begin limited robotaxi rides in Austin, Texas on June 22nd, with the first fully driverless trip, factory to customer, scheduled for June 28th. The pilot will use Model Y vehicles equipped with a new unsupervised version of Tesla's full self-driving tech, restricted to geofenced areas and remotely monitored. This is a very limited test, with just 10 to 20 robotaxis initially. And finally, a federal judge denied John Deere's motion to dismiss an FTC and multi-state lawsuit accusing the company of monopolizing tractor repairs. Deere now faces both a federal antitrust suit and a class action over restrictive repair practices, particularly the requirement for proprietary software like Service Advisor, with the judge noting farmers often aren't aware of repair limitations at purchase. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, you know what to do. Subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. That's where you can find show notes and links to all of these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. Thank you for listening. It was fun. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Ready to order.
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hi, friends. It's Farnoosh Torabi from the So Money podcast here. Whether you're running a nonprofit, a school, or a small business, Walmart Business is here to support your mission. They make it easy to order what you need, from tech and cleaning supplies to everyday essentials, all at low prices and with helpful tools like spend tracking and tax-exempt purchasing for eligible organizations. Because when your operations are smooth, your impact can be bigger. Visit business.walmart.com to get started.